everyone. So I'm not even sure I'm gonna put this up at this point. I'm just recording it. So when I got this phone, it's the iPhone 6S Plus. This is like the worst lighting. It's just recorded on my camera, so it's sound and camera from my phone. I'm not going to cut this out. The visuals are from my phone, so it's not like a fancy camera. I've got my light up there. My drawers are half up, my socks are sticking out, and I'm in bed. Got no tripod. So yeah, someone asked me to do a video on here, and I guess that this might be the video if I put it up. And I wanted to chat to you a little bit about anxiety and techniques for dealing with it, because I am going through it again. I'm just going to check which one's my camera. Is it that one? No, it's that one. I know which one. Looking now. Yeah, so I put a trigger warning on this video. If you are dealing with anxiety, you probably won't want to watch this video. I've watched an ASMR video in the past about someone talking about their anxiety and their mental health issues, and it wasn't a good idea. So years ago, I dealt with panic attacks and anxiety due to a phobia. I put a link up here of a video I did on my Average Jane channel that kind of went into the cognitive behavioural therapy side of it, and how CBT really helped me. If you want to watch that after, I'll watch that instead. But recently my anxiety has come back, and if you have got rid of your anxiety and your panic attacks and you just sailing through life and they come back, you know how I feel. It's like a punch in the face. The other night, I've just woke up from a sleep. Oh god, I do look absolutely terrible. Oh well, this is me in the raw. I'm not sad, I just look like shit. Last Friday, I was on my computer working, doing video stuff, and decided to go up to bed. When I came up to the bathroom, I try not to wobble this too much. I came up to the bathroom, I felt like I was going to pass out. Shouted for my boyfriend to come up, and just said, you need to come up. I was kind of on my knees with my head down, and I was like, I think I'm going to pass out. So he came up, I lay on the bathroom floor, I put my legs in the air. At that point I didn't know what it was, and I remember just being very hot. I had 2 pairs of trousers on, because I'm trying to not have the heating as high in the house, because it's like so expensive. I had 2 pair of pants on, 2 pair of socks, like a big t-shirt and a big jumper. So I remember lying on the floor just like stripping off, just like get these. Oh, he's back. Oh well, I'm just gonna leave it in. This is a raw video. I remember just like stripping off. I was so hot. I was like, just get these clothes off me now. I want them off me. And I remember just lying on the bathroom floor. I think I just had like my underwear on and my t-shirt, and I was laid on the cold bathroom floor, and it was heaven. And as soon as I laid there, I recognised the symptoms, and I said, it's okay, I'm just having a panic attack. It wasn't okay, but there was no serious medical reason why I was having one. So I had that, managed to recover from that. Took me back a little bit as to why I was having it. Got into bed that night. They just kept on coming back, another one. I was laid there trying to go to sleep. My heart started pounding. And then I was like, oh, calm myself down. So I laid there. My arms are a bit shaky actually now, but I think that's just having to hold this camera up 1 second. I will get my pillow. Oh. You might like my bed sounds. Oh no, camera. The sound of my quilt. Right, if I can put my elbows on that, that might be a bit better. More stable. So, so I kept on getting like waves of this better heart rate, and it was just awful. I tried ASMR videos, I tried white noise, tried my favourite ASMR videos, my own, reading, nothing worked. A lie in here, just with nothing, certainly didn't work. It was awful. And I think at about 5 o'clock, 5:30, I managed to drift off just from pure exhaustion. Then obviously the next couple of days after that were like, someone put on my Twitter, it's like shockwaves after an earthquake. They just keep coming. They weren't panic attacks I was having. It was just my heart would speed up and I would feel that awful, like prickly flush. I describe it on my face, like my whole body gets like hot and it's like a wave of heat and it's like prickles just going down, and it's like, oh my god, it's horrible. And I get that after my heart speeds up because I think this is another one. Didn't have another one, just had a few wobblers, and then I've been fine. It's down to stress, I think. I have put too much work on myself. I've got 3 YouTube channels, 2 blogs, a job. I'm working to do another comedy thing this year, which will require work. Just keeping a house together, planning meals every night, a bit thirsty, cooking, keeping, the house in order, like washing, all that sort of stuff. And I don't turn off. I am on the go constantly. My mind. I'm always multitasking. When I'm doing the dishes, I'll be like trying to get some Gossip Girl in. When I'm doing one thing, I'll be catching up on other YouTube videos, and my mind's never quiet. And I think it's my body's way of saying, you need to slow down, Charlotte. I get up in the morning, I plug myself into the Matrix. I'm so sorry, this is wobbly. Hope it's not off-putting. Plug myself into the Matrix, and doesn't matter what I'm doing, it's work related, like video wise, and I unplug myself at about 11, 12 o'clock and go to bed. My mind is never off it, my brain's never off it, and I'm pretty sure it was my brain, my body saying that you need to slow down, you need to give us time off. It's just constant. So I took like the entire day off, just played on games, which was okay. And then last night, I didn't have a panic attack, but I unplugged myself from the Matrix at about 10:30. I did do a lot of work yesterday. I was creating a new outro for my Average Jane channel, and it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of planning and testing and stuff on Facebook, so I had done that. And so I'd been working quite a lot, and in that time I'd been on Minecraft as well, just kind of watching them play because I find it relaxing. And then I went to bed and I watched the final 2 episodes of Making a Murderer. During the first episode, like the penultimate episode, I felt my heart go a little bit, and I thought, this doesn't feel good. During the second episode, it kept on coming, that wash of like my heart just speeding up out of nowhere, and it was awful. So we were in bed with my laptop, and I said, I'm just going to roll over and go to sleep. You don't need to unplug it, like plug your headphones in, because I'll probably be able to get to sleep with the sound on, which is unusual for me. Normally I need sound, but the sound of the show was quite distracting from my heart. Managed to get to sleep. 2:30, I woke up needing the toilet, and that's where it all went downhill. Went to the toilet for a wee, heart kicked in straight away, started pounding, and I woke up actually out of a dream. I woke up dreaming about making a murderer, and I was very confused when I woke up. I didn't know where I was. My mind had obviously been racing in my dream, and I was up most of the night. I was up a couple of times to go back to the bathroom. I won't explain what anxiety does to your tummy, but I was up a couple of times going back to the bathroom. And I remember sitting in the bathroom listening to the clock ticking. Now, usually that would annoy me, but it was quite relaxing to concentrate and just count. So when I came back to bed, I decided to count. I do not know how many times I counted to 100. I think my brain actually went on autopilot. Just started counting to 100, back to 1, to 100. And again, 5:30, I got to sleep. Because I had to get up early in the morning to go and visit my granddad, I figured out I had 3 hours sleep. Drove to Newcastle on 3 hours sleep. Not my smartest move, I'll admit. I was fine though. I had the windows down, had the music turned up, kept on like slapping my face, made sure I got there. Then when I got to my granddad's, I was like, I need a nap. Now my granddad, who's 95, usually I go there and I'm right as rain, I'm like chatty and stuff. You're not pregnant, are you? And I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. Are you on drugs? I'm like, no, I just had 3 hours sleep, that's all. I shouldn't have come. So yeah, I had a nap at or I attempted to have a nap at my granddad's, which I shouldn't have done. I should have known better. I should have stopped off at my mum's, had a couple of hours, and then went to my granddad's later. But yeah, I decided to try and have a nap at my granddad's, which put him into utter panic that I needed to sleep. He thought something was really wrong. When I got up, I never really had to sleep. I got up and I found him trying to ring somebody. And I was like, who are you ringing? He's like, I don't know. The doctors. I was like, look, I'm fine. So I had a cup of tea. He gave me some mints actually, which really woke me up. I don't know if mints are a proven thing to wake you up to drive, but they did. Extra strong mints. I was pretty alert driving home. Got home, come straight into bed and put on a sleep meditation video, which was quite good. It worked. And I have been in bed 2 hours. I don't know how much of that I've slept. Because you're lying there just listening to stuff. But I feel more awake, even though I'm gonna yawn now. But I guess this video is just a kind of update. And when I did my emetophobia video on Average Jane, talking about my phobia, it was nice to put my phobias out there and to chat to other people who had them. And it makes you feel not alone. I know a lot of people who are going to comment on this video are probably going through anxiety. So it's kind of just an update to let you know what I'm going through. If there's not a video up for some reason or I can't stream, it's probably because I've had a wobble or something. There was meant to be a video, it was meant to be a live video today, an unboxing. A lovely person sent me a box. And it's downstairs. And I haven't opened it. I thought I'd do a live one, but I just haven't got around to doing it. And there's so much to do. So yeah, that was it. Also, just anxiety is a circle of horror. When it's happening, you can either address it and be like, this is what's happening, let's just breathe and get out of it, calm your breathing down. But when you do that, you're addressing that you've got it. You're addressing that it's there. You're giving it power to calm down. On the other hand, I can try and watch something and take my mind off it. And at the minute, I've not kind of grasped what's best for me. Last night when I was watching Making a Murderer, we had the subtitles on, and I was reading the subtitles, and that kind of helped me take my mind off it because I had something like totally to focus on. This morning I put a YouTube video on while I got dressed, and I sat down just to eat my breakfast, and my heart started out of nowhere, and I'm like, is this because I'm watching a video? So I decided to drive to my granddad's in silence. Didn't have the radio on or anything, just to try and be with my thoughts and clear my head and get away from technology and sound and stimuli. And I kind of haven't got it figured out yet. I'm doing this video, it's not an advice video, it's a video of where I'm at. A lot of people might seem to have their shit together, and I don't right now. I'm going through anxiety again, and I don't have it figured out, especially night times. Night times are pretty horrible because I've got if I put stimulus in my brain, like a video, am I making it worse because the overstimulus is what's causing these? Or do I not and try and just, have nothing going in, but then I'm alone with my thoughts, which obviously I'm like, my heart, oh. It's a very rambly video. I hope you understand. I hope there's at least a few people out there who are like, got a bit of advice or just get what I'm going through right now. Sorry, I'm a bit of a Debbie Downer on this video, but it's nice to just unload a little bit to people who maybe are going through the same thing. Oh, I'm feeling all wobbly now, but that's because of my arms. So yeah, this is me. I'm not sad, not depressed. So if anyone's like, oh, you look awful in this video, well, yeah, my hair's not done. Maybe I should have like a MySpace pause, do the video from up there. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of work. I do have an Average Jane video that I did yesterday. I worked solidly on a blog post. Blog posts don't come naturally to me. They are really a real struggle. Writing down words aren't natural. And obviously because I've got a blog, I have had to start writing stuff down, and even a simple recipe blog. If it's up, I'll link it. You can go. There's a video to go with it. It's like this mushroom soup recipe. So yeah, writing blog posts are not just like, oh, I need 200 words, this is what I'm going to write, because I know what happened. It's just a pure struggle. So I did that yesterday and obviously redid my outro. So today, I'm meant to have a Minecraft video going out at 5 o'clock. So what I might do is get something to eat, because I've not really had anything since breakfast. Go on and record Minecraft. It's different gaming videos because I can lose myself in the game. I'm just playing the game, and it takes my mind off things, but at the same time it's the necessarily of the evil overstimulating myself. So my plan is, I do have a plan, people. My mum actually told me this. Every day I'm going to get out of the house. Some days I don't go out the house if I don't need to. If I'm not working, I will stay in the house and work from home all day. And there have been times in the past where I've stayed at home 5 days, 6 days in a row and haven't actually set foot out the house, which is pretty bad. So I'm going to try and get out the house, even if it's just walking up the street. There are going to be days where it's chucking it down and it's grey and miserable, and those are going to be the days where I'm like, maybe I won't, maybe I'll put a meditation on or do my Headspace. I think I've got the Headspace app on my phone. Maybe try a bit of yoga, maybe try a bit of meditation, but I'm going to try and get out in the fresh air at least 5 days a week, which doesn't sound like much, but it is sometimes for me. And I've got no excuses because there's people I can visit, just for a cuppa. And if I don't, then maybe, just try and do a bit of meditation. Another thing that I'm going to aim to do is unplug myself from the matrix before bed. I am renowned for going to bed late, both me and my boyfriend. We can go to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he's got to be up at 7:30 for work, whereas I start work a little bit later, so I don't have that problem. So I'm kind of a bad influence on him because I stay up. So I've actually got an alarm on my phone that goes off at 10:30 to say go to bed. It's time to go to bed, Charlotte. And recently it's been going off and I'm like, just snooze it or like turn it off completely. And last night, I need to burp. Last night it went off and I thought, oh, brilliant, let's watch 2 episodes of Netflix. And obviously I'd watched them in bed. So my plan is to have no electronics after 10:30. 10:30 comes, that's it. I unplug myself, I don't look at my phone. I come to bed and read a book. And I've got, these are 2 books I've got. Oh. My favourite book, Tons About the Small Stuff, which I need to start reading again. But it is, I always say I've got it in my bedroom drawer. I'm not lying, it is. And 48 Laws of Power. I tried to read the full 48 Laws of Power and I couldn't, so my brother bought me the concise version. And because I come to bed and I'm on my phone, I'm like, oh, I'll look at Instagram. Oh, I'll do a stupid Snapchat. Oh, Facebook, what's happening on my Facebook? Oh, my Facebook pages, I'll see what people have done on that. Twitter, I'll go on my 2 Twitter accounts. On YouTube, I'll just do some YouTube comments. Oh, someone's put a YouTube video up, I'll just watch that. There is no escaping it. And that's the problem. I think I'm just overloading my brain. My brain needs downtime and I'm not giving it. It is going to have downtime on Friday because I'm going to a spa on Friday with my mum. It's a Christmas present. So I've got a facial, got the pool, so even though I'm going to blog about it, that hour when I'm getting a facial, I can't be on my phone. So that's me. That's my update. This is my video on my iPhone. If you like the iPhone, and I'm saying this, I don't even know what this sounds like because the volume's down here and the camera's up here. I might press stop on this phone, and play this back and be like, well, I can't upload that because that's atrocious. But at least it's therapy. At least I got it off my chest. If you did like the sound that this phone produces and you don't mind the semi-grainy visuals, then I might do like a video on it, like a back to basics video. No frills. It's like ASMR, no frills. That's all it is. Doing it on a phone. I might do a little bit of better lighting. But let me know what you think about the quality I'd hear for ASMR videos. Is the sound okay? Obviously, the camera's not the main issue, it's the sound. Is the sound okay on it? Yeah. I feel kind of guilty for doing this video, actually. I'm not one to feel like I've burdened people with my problems. If I've got a problem, I'll tell someone. Like, if I'm going through something, I'll happily tell someone, but I feel a bit odd that maybe I've burdened you with my issues and you've probably got your own. But it is good to talk. Hopefully the video will help someone out there who's going through something and hasn't told anyone, and you watch this video and you think blah 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 blah, and tell me in the comments if you're going through something similar and you haven't told anyone and you want just somewhere to write it down here. Share your problems. If you're in the comments and you've gone through the other side of this, you've got great tips and you see a comment from somebody else, offer them support. Give them a bit of advice. Tell them, remind them they're not alone, because you're not. I know that I'm not the only one going through this, and this isn't like the worst thing. Like, you can go through, there's far worse things in life, but mental health issues are issues. Kind of need to remove the stigma from it, and I'm hoping just opening up about mine will help a little bit, and maybe people realise that, oh, I never thought you had anxiety issues. Well, anyone can have them, really. Anyone can have mental health problems. That's the thing, it's hidden. They're not a thing you can see, and a lot of people, when they have them, they try and hide behind their smile. Like I did today. I was a bit tired, but I wanted to go. I wanted to leave my granda's. So I just pretended I was like, yeah, I kind of forced myself to have energy, and I had a really good chat with him and a cup of tea, and tried not to yawn, and because I thought, if he thinks I'm getting in a car tired, he's not going to be happy. He's going to worry. Funnily enough, it actually helped me by like, yeah, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, this is cool. By forcing myself to do that, it did actually wake me up. But, slapping a smile over isn't always a good fix. So this is my 26-minute video. I don't know how long it's going to take to upload. That's kind of it, guys. There's not really going to be a video from me today. I did a package swap with someone. I'm not saying who, but I did a package swap with someone, and I've filmed it. I think a few people who are on my Periscope may have noticed, because I started Periscoping in the videos like an ASMR video inception, and that's just sat there waiting to be edited. It's over an hour of footage. I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes of footage, so I've got to get that done, but at the same time I'm trying to take it easy, not stress myself out too much. But I'd say I've had an hour of sleep, so hopefully I'll feel a bit better. I'm gonna go down and film my Minecraft video. Then my boyfriend's gonna need picked up from work. He'll go to his dad's for a cuppa, so I think I'll join him. Get out, see some other people, chill out, and that's it. Well, this was the video today, but you won't expect this. To be honest, I wasn't planning this video today, because I just thought I'd plug my phone in and record. So yeah, that's it. I've got nothing more to say. My end of the videos are always like, wrap it up, but when I've got nothing to say, I don't know how to wrap it up. I don't know if you can hear it, just listen. You won't be able to hear it. There's something on the outside of my house. Obviously everyone has cables attached to their house. I think they're BT cables from British Telecom. Itchy ear. And years ago something was moved on them, and when it's windy something bangs against the wall all the time. It drives me insane, and it's doing it now very lightly. Now it's not too bad. Last night I was actually counting them. It helped last night. But normally when I need silence, it's like, get me your plug-in. So I'm going to try and find out who to call. I don't know who to ring, because it's like, well, what are those cables and who's responsible for them? So I think they're BT, but there might be someone else's. So I'm going to call BT and be like, are these your cables? If I can describe them to you, they're in like bunches of 3. And see if they can just come out and fix the wobbly thing, because when it starts to affect your sleep, that's when you need it fixed. I know it's like they're coming to fix something that blows in the wind. It's not really an imperative thing, but it's affecting my sleep. And although I never would, I could be like, I'm going to sue you for sleep deprivation. I wouldn't, because I'm not like that. But it does really get to me some nights. Some nights I just cannot bear. It's just tap, 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 tap on the wall. It drives me nuts. And I can hear it. Okay, I'm going to go now, guys. I hope you're having a better Monday than me. If you are having a better Monday than me, let me know what you did. Did you go to school? Are you in the States having a snow day? Are you somewhere warm and went to the beach for something nice? Let me know. And hopefully my next video will be something ASMR-y and a bit more uplifting. See you later, guys. Take care.